Hi. So I am using the camera on my other computer because apparently the computer I usually film stuff on is trying to tell me that it has no connections. So I'm gonna use this computer, I guess. That's okay though. We can get through this. Let's just get on with the WWE Money in the Bank 2019 predictions. And as I do, I'll just read off everything and then explain my reasonings why for each one. So, the kickoff show, actually no, I'll just go through each one and just do my explanations, like two each. So for the kickoff show, and these are in, wow, I am rambly, but also these are in no particular order, so just so you know. But for the kickoff show, I said for the first match was Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus the Usos. For the stipulation, there really isn't one. I don't think. I don't think they said anything, did they? I think it's just they want to prove who's better. I think, I'm not quite sure. And my prediction was the Usos. Honestly, the only reason why I said this, other than the fact that if I was just going based on, my own opinion, I would have said the Usos anyway. Because I just really want them to win. But also, another reason why I said this is because Vince and WWE really has this thing with 50-50 booking, and since Daniel, Bryan, and Rowan have been winning, I just thought that maybe this time the Usos would. Not the biggest explanation ever, that's basically my only explanation for that. Then I thought the second match would have been Tony Nese versus Ariya Daivari for the WWE Championship, and I said that Ariya Daivari becomes champion. Honestly, I don't care. I don't whether it's Tony retaining or Ariya winning it. I don't care. But honestly, if I had to choose one or the other, I would rather Tony just retain, because as much as I don't really like Tony, I can't stand Ariya Daivari, so that's probably gonna be him. It's a thought. It might not be. I don't know, but that's just what I'm thinking. And then for the main show, so match 3, probably the women's Money in the Bank match. I was just kind of shooting off the hip at this point. I'm just kind of thinking I don't know if you're gonna have a title match before the Money in the Bank thing. So, and I said the stipulation, ladder match for the briefcase, and for my prediction, I said Mandy Rose. I don't like the fact that I wrote that, but here's the thing. Me personally, if I was making the pick, I would say either Ember Moon and Nikki Cross, since Nikki Cross is taking Alexa Bliss's place. So my two honestly preferred ones. Well, actually there are a couple, Ember Moon, Naomi, and Nikki Cross would be those three. I would love it if either one of them won. But since I was thinking based on what Vince would probably do and stuff, I had to say Mandy. So, but if Ember Moon, Naomi, or Nikki Cross wins that briefcase, I will be so happy. I will be happy. I said for match 4, so Roman Reigns versus Elias. The stipulation, I have no clue. Is it to prove whose yard it is or something? I don't really get it. Is it just? I mean, what does the feud with Elias? What is going on? I don't understand. But I'm watching it. I am watching. I do know that Elias helped Shane. That's all I know. I don't really know why Elias helped Shane. I don't really know what the whole point of that was. But no, okay. And I just said Roman Reigns because it's Roman Reigns, and Vince like loves him, and so probably Roman. Also, honestly, if I were doing it, I would have just picked Roman Reigns too, because I like Elias. Just no, I'd just say Roman anyway. So yeah. For match 5, it's Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. It's for the WWE United States Championship. And if I had done this based on my own thing, I would have said Rey Mysterio. I would have. Because I just really want him to win. But I had to go with what's probably going to happen and say Samoa Joe retains. I hope not, but he's probably going to. And I mean, I was happy when he initially won the title, like, because that was his first championship win ever in WWE, like, on the main roster. And so that was a happy moment for me. Like, I was happy for him. But now, just with what he's been doing to Ray, and now his son Dominic, and I just don't want Dominic to get hurt. And I mean, if he's training to be a professional wrestler for WWE, then okay, then, like, if you know what you're doing, alright. But it's just, oh, no. I mean, the last time I saw a clip of him, he was like a little kid with Ray in that video. You know, when that thing where like CM Punk was saying stuff to Ray, or like was trying to scare his kids, and Dominic was trying to console his little sister. Like, that's all I can remember from Dominic. And now he's like this grown man, and I just don't want Samoa Joe to hurt him. So. And also, we could get that thing of Dominic holding Ray on his shoulders again. That'd be cool. I would like that. I'm looking up so that my eyes are like facing the camera. So I'm not used to this camera thing. I'm probably gonna have to start using this. So it's okay. It's all cool. Anyway, so yeah, Samoa Joe retains. Match 6: Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, I couldn't. First of all, I do want Becky Lynch to retain, but I had to put down Becky Lynch retains in the prediction because I can't see Lacey Evans winning. I can't see it. Like, for one thing, apparently Vince is like wanting couples to stay on the same brand now, and like Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins are a couple, and Seth is on Raw, so like why would you have Becky lose the Raw title? It's like, because if you have her lose the Raw title, then she stays on SmackDown or something. And, like, I don't know. And also, I couldn't fathom the fact of Lacey Evans winning yet. Because, like, I know many people love her, okay? I just haven't seen very much of what she can do yet. And I want to see if in this match, I really want to see her go all out and pull out all the stops and stuff. Because if I see that, I want to be impressed. I just really want to be, like, very impressed. And I hope that she does that tomorrow night. I seriously hope she does that tomorrow night. But yeah, I just have to say Becky Lynch retains. Because I can't see her losing the Raw Championship to Lacey. Okay. And so, match 7. Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the Universal Championship. And I said Seth Rollins retaining. I love them both, so if either AJ wins the title, I'll be very happy. If Seth Rollins retains, I'll be very happy. Either way, I'll be happy with the outcome. But AJ, it just feels like it might be too soon. He just got to Raw, so I feel like it would be a little bit too soon for him to, like, automatically have a title. I mean, I know that Jeff, like, I know he won the United States title his first night on SmackDown, like when the draft happened last year, but it's just, I just think it might be just a little bit too soon. Just a little bit. I'm not sure, but it might be just a little bit. So yeah, that's why I like Seth Rollins. Yeah, Seth. Then I said, for match 8, it's the men's Money in the Bank. It's the ladder match for the briefcase, and I said Drew McIntyre. It's probably going to be either Drew McIntyre or Baron Corbin. Honestly, if I was doing this based on my own merits, I would have said Finn Balor or Ricochet. You know, Finn Balor or Ricochet. There are a couple others in there that I wouldn't mind winning, but I really would, like, I wouldn't mind if Ali won, but I would really prefer it if either Ricochet or Alistair. I mean, either Ricochet or Finn Balor won. Honestly, I would really prefer that. It's probably going to be Drew McIntyre, I guess Vince likes him, or Baron Corbin. One of them is going to get the big push or something that's supposed to come with the briefcase, so I feel like it's probably going to be Drew. For match 9, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I said Charlotte Flair. I don't want it to be Charlotte Flair. I want Becky to keep the titles. If she could keep both titles, that would be awesome. If she leaves Money in the Bank with both titles, I will be ecstatic. But I feel like if she's going to lose the title, it's either going to be both or the SmackDown one. And because they have this thing. Vince, like, Charlotte is like the golden child to him. I don't know what it is. Like, if this was me, I would have just said Becky Lynch retains. Because I want that. But it's probably going to be Charlotte. Obviously, I will be ecstatic if Becky wins, okay? I will be ecstatic if Becky wins, but I will be rooting for the man all the way, but it's probably gonna be Charlotte. Match 10, The Miz versus Shane McMahon, Steel Cage, and I said Shane because if Miz wins, which I actually hope he does, then that means the feud can end. But Shane's probably going to want to make his life miserable again, so it's probably going to be Shane winning just so that they can continue this really stupid feud. Which Corey keeps saying is Miz's fault when actually it's like, you know, Shane was the one who put his hands on Miz's father, so, you know. I hope it's Miz, but it's probably going to be Shane. And if it's, unless they do the 50-50 thing and it's Miz this time, which I would be happy with, but probably going to be Shane. Match 11, Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. And I said Kofi Kingston. Not just because I'm rooting for him, and I am rooting for him so hard, but Kevin Owens, I don't see it. I mean, he's not wanting to win the SmackDown Championship. He just wants to show Kofi that he, like, can't do it on his own or something. And, like, if it were any other person or something, I would say maybe them. But with Kofi and with how far he's come in the story, I gotta say Kofi. And those are all the predictions. Let me say, like, Asuka and Kairi Sane the Kabuki Warriors, they do not have a match on Money in the Bank yet. So, and the Iconics don't have a tag team title match on Money in the Bank. That could change by tomorrow, we never know. And honestly, if that were to happen, I would just say right now Kabuki Warriors. I cannot root for the Iconics, and I cannot predict the Iconics. I would say the Kabuki Warriors all the way. And yes, even though Kabuki Warriors is an interesting name, if Asuka and Kairi picked it, great. And I will be nice and refer to them as Kabuki Warriors. I will do that. But Asuka and Kairi, Kabuki Warriors, I will be rooting very hard if they fight at Money in the Bank. And I will wear the Asuka socks just in case she and Kairi show up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those were all my predictions, and I guess I will tell you in the Money in the Bank review during the commercials for Monday Night Raw on Monday how it all turned out. I'll see you Monday. Bye.